and welcome to our channel. So today I was going to show you what we're going to be packing to take on a long haul flight from Manchester to Orlando. So firstly, and probably one of the most important things that we're going to pack is a top, pants, shorts and socks that will fit both of them just in case. And they also have a set of these headphones that fold up and fit into this case here, which is nice and hard to protect them, but also they have the connecting cables as well, so they'll just plug straight into the plane seat and they'll fit in the case just like so. Next, they each have one of these super soft memory foam neck pillows, and this will be great for the car but also the plane as well. Next up, they both have a book that they're currently reading. I know that this will keep them occupied in the airport but also on the plane. So on the plane we're flying with Virgin and they do have all the entertainment that you could want. They've got TV shows, films, games, but if we want to have some downtime, there's also some books for them to read too. We've got a couple of these bottles each as well. So these are collapsible water bottles. They go pretty much so tiny. They've got carabiner clips attached and some lids. So these are what we'll be packing in our cases for carry-on. We'll be filling them up and emptying them before we get on the flight, but then we can also refill these at the airport with water should we want to. And I've got some squeezy juice that I'll be taking in my bag. If the water tastes a little bit funny, then we can always pop the juice in as well. I've got some games here for them to take. So we've got a 6-second scribble, some Dobble and some Uno. Again, if we wanted some downtime from screens, or also if we had a long wait in the airport, these are nice and small that they can fit in their hand luggage. Now, we are flying with Virgin, so all of the snacks and drinks and meals are included on the flight. However, I did pack some little tubes of Pringles, sweets and some chewing gum just in case they wanted it. They can have that as and when. Here are some of the little fidgets that we'll be taking. Again, these are really good for the plane, airport, but also the car. Then this is really... They'll also have a cap each just in case we do need to stand and wait a little while for our transfers. They can keep nice and cool with those. And when we get to Orlando, it is quite warm and really humid, so they each have an electric fan each and the charging cable to go with that as well, so they'll be in their carry-ons. And finally, this little guy snuck in as well. And their carry-ons that they're taking are these little wheelable cases. So we have taken these for the last couple of years. They're sturdy, they're nice and firm, they've been sat on, rolled around through different airports, and they've really stood the test of time. All of their individual bits can go in these, and then they're really in control of where their items are, but also how to access them. They've got lots of different pockets and places to pop all of their things with zips, so we can separate it out nicely for them. And this is the other one we've got. This one's got a zip at the front. Again, this one's a little bit softer, but it's still quite firm. Everything's well protected, and this one's got quite a deep pocket. So this is them all packed up and ready to go, nice and accessible. They'll know where everything is and be able to get it when they want it. There we are, ready to go, ready to cause some mischief, no doubt, in the airport. Okay, and now what I'm packing for myself. So I've again got one of these really soft memory foam neck pillows, which I'll use in the car and also on the plane. And I've got this really useful document holder, which I've taken for the last few years. We did go to Disney, hence the Disney theme, but this year it's Universal only, so we're super excited to do something different. In here is all the documents that we're going to need printed off, folded up and popped into plastic wallets so that I can easily grab them if and when they're needed. In the front of here, I'm also going to put some post-it notes and an empty notepad, a simple pen, an envelope in case I wanted it for tips and things like that. And lastly, in the document holder, just some earphones for myself that will just plug into my phone. So next I've got some toiletries just to tide me over, to freshen up a little bit, and also to make me feel comfortable. So I've got a pack of tissues, some sinus spray, just in case any of us get this a little bit bunged up, some roll-on deodorant, and a mini mouthwash. This is only 100 ml, so this will pass the security checks, and some hygiene wipes. So there's nothing worse than getting poorly before you get to holiday. These will be going on the plane with me, and I'll be wiping down the armrests, tray tables, screens, just so that I know we're not going to go on to holiday mode poorly. I also have a weighing scale so that I know that we can test the weight of the suitcases just before they go on, for some reassurance. We're always under, but you never know, just to reassure me that they're going on and we're not going to have extra charges. And I bought each of us one of these little pop-out fans this year. We're trying to pack minimal, especially walking around the parks. So we were hoping not to carry around big fans this year. Knew that was going to happen. So here is the little fan, and these didn't cost very much. So we'll see how long they last. And this is a waterproof hard shell pill box that I have. So in here we've got some vitamins, some blister plasters, and also lots of ibuprofen, Imodium, travel sickness tablets, and also the instructions for those, and some paracetamol. So they'll last the duration of the trip. I can carry those around the parks with us, and it's nice and small and handy to have. Also going to pack some sunglasses so that when we get there I can pop those on, because it will be incredibly bright. As I showed you for the boys, we've all got some collapsible water bottles so that we can drink them, empty them, fill them up in the airport. They do have water fountains at different airports, but also a little bottle of squeezy juice just in case the water tastes a little bit different to what we're used to. And of course, chewy mints, sugar-free polos, and some chewing gum, just to freshen up a little bit, and the boys like having those as and when they fancy. I like to take an eye mask just in case I'm feeling ready for a nap, to freshen up before we get there, and to block some light out, hopefully, to get some nice rest. Now this is a little bit extra, but I've found it really comfortable on my last few flights. So this just clips around the tray table. You can adjust the length of it, and it's a foot sling, so you can rest your feet on there. I find it really helps with any lower backache or any hip ache, because you can get your legs aligned with your hips, and it just leads for a more comfortable flight, especially if you've got younger ones leaning on you. At least you've got a footrest so that you can be a bit more comfortable. And this all folds up into this little bag here. So here we are, all packed up, a nice little bit of room left in there because I've probably forgotten something. The neck pillow attached onto the little clip, which is super helpful. Thanks for watching that video on what I have packed for our long haul flight from Manchester to Orlando. In my next video, I'm hoping to show you what we're going to be taking in our cases. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.